Hey you guys, we are back with yet another video. Today is mostly focused, Blend Bunny focused, because I have quite a few, well, I wouldn't say quite a few. Actually, yeah, quite a few palettes that I bought but hadn't completely played in. Actually, there's like at least a good 3 that I didn't, use at all. So one of them we're actually going to use today. And for the first look, I'm trying to copy this look from Miss Tika. I've really been fiending for this look. So I kind of did the same thing with the red eyebrows, but like a burgundy. So that way it's dark. And to set my eyebrows, actually, I used the Color Fix Vamp because it's a deep burgundy. Just first of all, this color red, I'm so loving with. I wouldn't mind dyeing my hair this color or dyeing a wig that color. But anyways, so I used that shade deep burgundy for like the base as like pomade and everything. And hold on, let me show you what I used to set. Okay, so what I used to set it is the Devour palette from Unearthly Cosmetics, because I feel like the shade Carnivore is a nice deep for the outer edge, and Devour is nice for like the outer part to make it fluttery and kind of fade it in. As you can see, I barely touched it. I got it sometime in June. I actually got this with a bigger order when they announced the pre-order for that mystery palette, which they since then revealed, but the rest of my order will be coming when the pre-orders come in. So I might as well get started on like the recent 2 palettes that have yet to touch that I bought from Unearthly Cosmetics. This one is from this year, and the other one is the vampire one for the Christmas collection last year. I know I need to catch up. That's why I'm making these videos, okay? But if you don't have this palette, but you do have Blend Bunny, the Ellis palette, of course. Why is it storming now? You could use the reds, but use like the shade Eclectic, no, whatever this deep shade is, and then this shade to kind of brighten the inner parts for your eyebrows, okay? The only time I use this palette, to be honest with you, is the pinks for like my Valentine's Day look that I did with like the whole face paint and everything. Loved it. That's the only time I really use this. But I plan on playing with this more once I complete the palettes that I hadn't touched. Keyword, haven't touched, okay? Speaking of haven't touched, today, I already showed you what look I was gonna do today. Instead of having like that baby pink, I'm gonna go with that peach from this palette, the plastic palette. Hold on. As you can see, girl, the only time I touched it was for swatches, to be honest with you. I hadn't made no look, none of that since I bought this, when it came out. Girl, I know, I'm horrible. And I figured for this peach self-made, I'm gonna use the color case. What shade is this? Coral Mutual as my base, as a way to cut it too. So I can get that, ooh, it's kind of going hard, huh? But yeah, I'm gonna mostly stick with this palette to recreate a similar look to that. And let's just get started. On the outer part, I'm going to use the shade Nude 7, just on the outer parts, because I like that warm brown that she's using. Obviously, we're not the same skin tone, but it is what the hell it is. So, oh wait, I need to have a good base all over my lid. Give me one moment. So for my base, I used the shades Nude 7 and Nude 3 for my bases. I kind of messed up with Nude 7 because I felt it was a little too dark. I should have gone in with a lighter brown, but I messed with all the mattes in this palette. I went with the shade Nip Tuck on the outer bits, as well as Rumor Has It. Rumor Has It has more of a red base as a brown, but it's cool, whatever. It went with the look. But I also went with a little bit of black for Reputation, just to deepen up the look on the outer bits. And in the corner, I went with Pseudo Celeb. Love that pink, but I should have went with a brighter base to make that pink really pop, but it still look good. And of course, I'm gonna have to cut the crease later on, but I will be using Self-Made as like the main thing. And to highlight my brow, I did use a shade Purchased. Love it. Not much to say about the mattes, but it's so good. Just go back in between each one, but literally halfway through, that's when you kind of marry and go back in. And I put the shade Pseudo Celeb at the bottom too. Okay, sorry y'all. I have to pause real quick. It's been storming, right? But finally, the rain smells like rain. I don't know if you noticed, but like it's been raining, like especially on the East Coast, it's been raining a lot lately. But this is the first time in a while that I actually smell the rain. Like there's a smell before, during, and after. It's currently during. But wow, like, I'm just saying, that's what I noticed. Cause I'm like, am I tripping? Has my senses like died down since I was a kid? But I was like, no, first of all, I'm in my mid-20s. I'm not that old. But I'm like, yo, like, how come lately it hasn't been smelling like real rain, you know? I just had to say it. Anyways, resume. Right, y'all, so after you're done reapplying whatever you need to, you're going to carve your crease with that coral shade from your Mitchell palette, or a white base, whatever works for you, or whatever you got. And after I do that, at the outer edge, I did go back in with the black shade and the reddish brown shade, mix those two up on the outer corner, and also went back in with that pseudo celeb on a little bit on the outer corner, so it's a nice seamless blend. I'm also going to use the shade Self-Made and put that all over the lid leading towards it. I'm going to have to play with a little bit of shimmer, so for the lid I did use the shade Classic, which is a little bit of a duochrome. I used Gossip in my brow bone, and I used the shade Folks towards the end of, on top of that pseudo celeb towards the end of my eye, so that way I can play as much shimmer as possible. But also I ended up using the shade ColourPop Calabasas as my waterline. Girl, not really feeling it. I wish it was matte, but hey, use what you want, okay? Just use a baby pink, okay? And that's pretty much it. You can watch me struggle as I put on my lashes, because I got curly lashes. I have to put them underneath, and these lashes are really curly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And go back over any colors that you need. I didn't go use a glitter glue, just to know. Y'all, first of all, I was struggling a lot to put my lashes underneath. Yeah, first of all, I love these lashes because these are practically my lashes, but maybe a little bit more relaxed depending, because my natural lashes naturally curl on to itself. If I were to wear these lashes by itself with like bare makeup or anything, it would just look like I have a whole bunch of mascara on. I just, you know, put a whole bunch of it on the ends of my you know, lashes, because like technically it's thicker over here than it is inside, and it's the same thing over here. Bro, I love these lashes so much, but like because they're very close to my lash, it kind of follows the same curl pattern as my lash, you do have some lashes that curl onto itself. And if you have thick lashes like me, or even 4C, what the fuck is that? I'm sorry, give me a moment. Oh, it's just, I can't, it already flew away. Anyways, because you have, wait, hold on, I almost got it. Ah! It was a bug, child. It was a bug. I got it though. Motherfucking got it. Any fucking ways. I'm really loving it. And like I said, because it curls onto itself, it's so difficult to get it on. I've already cut it in half before. Still difficult to get it on because it's very similar to my lash. I gotta like try to not straighten it out, but like use a kind of tool, like my lash tool, to like get it as close to my stuff as possible, like on the edge, to kind of like hold the lashes together so they're not curling onto itself for certain bits, so I can get the lash glue on so that way it's not sticking to the hair, but also like getting as close to it as possible. But I'm really liking these lashes. Like these feel so natural on my face. Like it's like my lashes but better. Like, dare I say, to be honest with you, these lashes reminds me of when I got my lashes done for the first time, and I got the first of all, it was very voluminous, but as you know, slowly as I lose some lashes, it became like a hybrid type of stuff, and it still looked mad natural. That's what it gave when I'm like losing some lashes, but like it just gives natural. Like I love this so much. But yeah, 10 out of 10. For my lip combo, I used Make a Statement by NYX Cosmetics lip liner, and it's the Line Loud, and I used the shade Warm Teddy from MAC. It's the which one is this? Is this supposed to be matte? It is matte. It's the mini version though. I got the shade Cool Teddy. And I wonder if I do have I feel like I do have the other shade for the Teddy. Cool Teddy, Warm Teddy, and then there's the other Teddy, right? I'm pretty sure I got that too. But look at this. Look at this. Like, this is just, and high key, I kind of want to add more shimmer. But yeah, that's it. Except for, I forgot one thing. I forgot to put this on my cheeks. Hold on, let me get my brush real quick. Just one dip in. This is from the Adult Cosmetics. Which one? The Divine Duality? UNITY. I don't know why. I'm thinking about that. Kind of want to just sweep this over my cheeks. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. Because yeah, I don't have like a glitter glue to make the shimmers pop because I wanted mostly the mattes. This was supposed to be an only matte look because of the eye look I'm copying, but I couldn't help it, y'all. I could not help it. Next time I wanted to go for with more browns, but because I hadn't touched this palette since I bought it, I was like, fuck it, let's only stick to what I have here. But first of all, get into this look, y'all. Get into this look, y'all. Anyways, I'm done for now. Tell me what you think. Oh, I love it so much. I'll be back with like, first of all, just in case I forget for whatever reason, let's take a look at if you can see some of the shimmer. I mean, you see all three. Well, I see all three. Minus, you see that neon? Oh, I just put just a little tiny bit on top of the pink that was over here because I wanted to kind of fade in. Oh my goodness, I'm so in love. Yeah. Anyways, goodbye for now because my god. And you know what, this burgundy brow almost looks black, but I'm really digging the brow. Okay. Goodbye for now. I just want to, first of all, I'm really in love with this eye look. And I can feel a fucking cat ear on my shit. Like, it's so annoying. But I'm so in love with this look. Like, a lot. Too bad the lashes didn't work out. But, oh my god. Yeah. I cannot wait to recreate it again, but with a different color probably. Ooh, periwinkle. Hey you guys, we are back with look number 2. This time we will be playing with some neutrals and the Beauty Below palette. Also on another palette I never touched, at least on my face. I did do swatches, but you know, I did rearrange them. With my mattes on top, the lighter mattes on top and the darker mattes at the bottom, and then shimmers at the bottom, because I tend to go for mattes first, of course. I'm not really an all-around shimmer eye girl, but shoot, I don't mind. I wanted to recreate another Tika look. Now, I don't know if this whole thing is going to be a whole Tika plus blend bunny look, but if you follow her, go follow her on all platforms, okay? I kind of wish that she would come on YouTube, but you know what? She's a real-life MUA, so she's busy, honey. She ain't got time, okay? That's a lot of work. So if TikTok ever goes down, because I already subscribed to her YouTube channel that she posted up, I was like, listen, I'm ready. I did accidentally make a divot with my magnet. It's so crazy because I'll be buying so many Blend Bunny Cosmetics magnets, but like I'm losing them or my cats be playing with them. What the fuck? One of my children is being naughty, my fur baby. But today, the only thing different I did today is I used the Kaleidoscope eye primer for the first time. And I set it with the Eye Brights for, what is it? The shade Stoller. So, at least with the Beauty Below palette, I see 2 mattes I want to use, but I also want to use a Danessa Myricks Color Fix thing. I realized, well, I don't have that many, well, actually I do. But I wanted to stick with Color Fix because I have I've been messing a lot with the mattes, but not with like the Color Fix liquids. And, you know, since she posted that she has the sticks, yes, I will be buying some. I'm sad that Sephora doesn't have all 10. I think Sephora only has 8. And one of them, actually 2 of them that I want, the green and the purple, I want it in my hands. But, you know, it's not available to like, what the hell? It's not available to Sephora. Unfortunately, girl. But that's enough of yapping. We're going to go in with the nudes. With most of these palettes, I did take out a few shades. It didn't come like this Obviously, I just decided to break a few shades I felt was useless to me because I have a whole bunch of shimmers that I need to use. Matter of fact, because I did do swatches of these too. Matter of fact, I kind of want to get rid of the rest of the shimmers in here too. Like that middle row. You know what, that gray row? Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of them too. Just like, girl, you got other stuff. You got mad shimmers. Use those instead. I'm kind of, and yes, this would be nice for like if you're into simple shimmers, but I'm like, I'm not in that phase of my life. Would it be nice to keep? Sure. But high key, I might go back in to destroy them. Not gonna lie. But anyways, I'm thinking about using the shade Warm and Cozy and All or Nothing for like a highlighter brow thing. But I feel like the way she did it, ooh. And so Warm and Cozy, All or Nothing, and you know what? After Dark, to kind of deepen up the outer V, because I kind of noticed that when I zoom in that there's some kind of brown liner. If it doesn't give me the effect I want, I do have an NYX brown liner. I should use brown liner as a black girl more often, right? And do I even want to use a liner on my waterline? I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I feel like this is the most easiest part. You're gonna take your favorite neutral brownish palette and use more, I think this is more of a cool tone brown, to be honest with you, how it pulls up on me. And you're going to make a cat eye shape. Of course, you're going to use some lighter browns to highlight your highlight bone, but this is literally the majority of your stuff. And try not to put too much in the inner corner so you don't have to cut as much of the crease, because by the time that you get to cut the crease, you know, there's less to clean up. You know, you're going to take your white base and quickly carve like half of your inner corner, just a little bit leading into it, and kind of blend those browns into that white just a little bit, just a little tiny bit, and go in with those two colors I chose, like that light green and that light bluish color, to put on because I wanted to mess with it. Because the shimmer that you're going to use is, try to look within your own collection. Me, I'm using the Danessa Myricks Jewels foil, but I feel like us indie girlies, we have plenty of makeup that has like a green and blue shift to it, so use that. Okay, definitely use that. And you're not gonna take it all the way throughout the whole lid, like literally leading into that color onto some of the brown. Hey y'all,
experimental phase. Okay,
so let me turn this fan off. First of all, this look, I'm loving it. That Danessa Myricks Jewels foil, what is it? It is a foil. Love it, love it, love it. Like, it just gives the look a pop of what I want. Sorry, I feel like Kaffir is on my face, but let's turn down the exposure. Oh, bitch. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And to be honest with you, I do like, I wish I wish the I should have gone with pastels, but you know what, it is what it is. I'm trying to use these palettes, but I do wish this was brighter versions of themselves. But if I had to pick a side that I like better, it has to be the blue, the almost periwinkle with that green contrast leading into it. I feel like the green over here blends in too much with this green. I mean, yeah, it still stands out, but bitch, let's go outside. Because I plan on going to MAC for the Snob. I was thinking about buying the JT stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. Lately, her actions towards that pregnant lady, oh my God, can y'all see me? Lately, her actions towards that pregnant lady really turned me off. So I'm thinking about just getting the lipstick. I already got the Danessa Myricks for the clear gloss. And I have so many other clear glosses, so it really don't matter. I'm just here for the lipstick. I got plenty of brown. So if it's available by itself, I will be getting it. Oh my God. What in White Angel is this? Child, I was giving White Angel. I was like, be not afraid. Y'all, let's look. Hopefully y'all can actually see me, because I cannot see the screen without my glasses. The bitch. Oh, I'm loving this. I have to call my sister. Bro, this is just, and working with that glove, less of a mess. Oh my God, girl. I got a few things to get before I see Megan 2 tonight. But shoot, no lashes today because I need to get another lash glue. I like the other lash glue, but like for what I plan on doing with my lashes and with gemstones and stuff, I'm like, nah, Oh, and you know what, to really make this thing rock is I like put like a gemstone of the opposite color underneath, like right there, just one, just for a little, bro. This is just dope. Anyways, that's it for look 2 featuring the beauty below. And I'll see you for the next look. Okay, bye. Hey you guys, we're back with I think look 3, which should be the last look because I'm using technically 3 palettes. Technically. Okay, so this is the look that we're copying. Well, trying to. Obviously I messed up that eyeliner look, but it's my technically like I'm a newborn baby when it comes for the wet liner look. Okay, I am a newborn baby. I do have the Myron jumbo wet liner stuff for the past what year, no, 2 years I think. And of course here I go buying the bundle box from Glen Bunny Cosmetics. Well, not bundle, but pretty much a bundle. But today, if you hadn't guessed, we're using 3 palettes for this look. This one, which I bought last year, Machina, I thought about turning it into a magnetic palette, just like how I did with not the Sorrows palette, the Longing palette, and the Lure palette. Baby, I love that. I love it so much, bro. Getting to the, first of all, oops, not me dropping every little thing. Getting to the color story. You see that blue? Bitch, shut up. Shut up. We will be mostly playing with like this dark blue motherboard and this Diode, basically this kind of lime green color, mostly with the blues and greens. And for the lens palette, hold on, because I done dropped it. Obviously, look at it. Look at this. Look, this is so genius for both brands. I like the way our like these minds be working. Like, come on now. So obviously for the liner, we will be mixing in Toot, that light green Toot, and mix it in with the white. I thought about being a genius and try to use my aqua waterproof to kind of stop cause you know, the crackly feeling, because I couldn't find my clear lash glue, because I seen the hack where you use you place your placements down, right, for your lash glue on top, let it dry, and then go over it with your wet liner so that way it doesn't crack as much. But this is too damn thick and I can't find the glue for now. But in here, at least for the eyeshadow side, I didn't even do swatches yet, probably won't, but we will be sticking with Boo, Nobody, Nail Day, and Lily, and Slay as the one shimmer. This is so fucking cute. I'm gonna have to go back in over the empty space because I see some parts I missed, but yeah, this is the look. The tricky part is trying to do the same thing on this side, to be honest with you, because like I said, I'm a newborn baby when it comes for this. But let's get started. Okay, y'all, so I couldn't find the other brush that I wanted to use from Unearthly Cosmetics. It's kind of like a fan, but like an angled brush fan that's thin, because otherwise I would have used that for my cat eye. But we're gonna go into the shade Motherboard instead of the shade Black, because I feel like Motherboard is such a nice deep navy that it could like really go in for the look that we're going for. The problem is I could go for another, if you don't have this Motherboard, you can go for the Longing palette if you have that and go within the blues. Because I feel like those deep shades for the, not the Sorrows, I don't know why I keep trying to call it the Sorrows palette, the Longing palette. Like, it has enough depth in it for like the blues and stuff to make it like pop and do what you want to do. So we're going to make it into like a cat eye look going downwards. Let's pat this thing out. Make sure there's no creasing. And literally, let's keep going. Then you're also going to go into another brush like this and then dust off whatever you got. And instead of sticking with the blues here, we're going to switch over to, hold on, not this blue, the Lens Bunny, going into that shade Boo, and kind of go over those same spots again. So. And I'm gonna stop right here because that's when the light blue is gonna come in, okay? And then I'm gonna take like a fluffy brush and like on the tip, go into the shade Nobody and literally blow it out. Then I'm gonna wipe it off. At the very tip too, go into the shade Nail Day and right at the highbrow, like really right there. Keep going and like maybe pack it in, right or right there. Oh my god, look at it. So this is where the greens come in. Oopsie, I was about to drop it again. You're going to go into, with the Packer shade on one side, go into that shade Lily. And you're gonna literally, where that deep blue was, or, ooh, I'm sorry, I got an eyelash somewhere. I can't reach. There we go. So keep going. It's so nice and deep, but keep going. Literally, keep going. Literally, probably for this half. That's it. Blending into that dark blue shade that you had earlier on. I mean, look at this, bro. And depending on what your base is, it's gonna look brighter, I feel like. Mine is kind of skin tone-ish because I have, which one is this? Using this again. Kaleidoscope. We'll test out this primer some more. This is only my second time using this primer, to be honest. Ooh. And literally, that is it. And I'm going to wipe off that side because some got on the tip a little bit, but I want to use the other side for, oh shit. Before I go dropping shit again, I want to go to the other side for nail day because it's nice and bright. The same thing that was on your eyebrow, you're going to pack that joint in. Because it's kind of, the way she had it, it's more soft looking. At least to me. Yeah, she did cut her crease, but it's not, it's like blurred more likely. So keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Like literally right there. And then, of course, you're going to wipe off what you got. And on the tip of the same shade of brush, that's whatever you got, you're going into this light green shade. And tap that joint in. Like tap it in. Right there. You see that? Right there. That's where you're going to tap it in. Leading into that eyebrow. Literally, that's it. First of all, oh, their mattes be eaten down. Oh, baby. I'm so in love. Baby. And I'm kind of, oh no, I accidentally dipped into that digital sage. I'm going to quickly wipe it off. But like, yeah. This is so dope. And literally, that's it for the mattes. That is it for the mattes. Let me wipe off my sweat. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. You're going to go back into the shade Nail Day. You're going to go right there. Into that deep inner corner to make sure that it meets that dark blue that we stopped at. And hold on, let me tap in to the other places that I missed. Yeah, there we go. Yep, now we're done with the mattes. And for the shimmer, we're going into the shade Slay. And only on the light blue. Like, it's more of a duochrome, I should say, you know? But it's real nice. I'm not going to use a primer today. But I'm just going to tap. Just so it has like a little bit of a glitter. Oh my god, this is dope, bro. This is so nice. And high key, you could just stop right here because this matte look is looking really good. It's looking really good. But we're going to go into the liner. And I'm going to speed this up because I'm a baby. And you're going to watch me struggle with this. Okay? That light green. Mix in with that white. And wish me luck. Whew. I mean, it's not the same, but you know, we're learning. I'm a newborn baby. Relax. Relax. Why are you so close to my face? You don't need to see the imperfections. Just know that I attempted it. Anyways, go to her makeup page. I love her liner work. Her makeup is tea. Her body's tea. I need to know where she gets her dresses from because I'm more of a...
Definitely should have done this with Tika, but this is her makeup page on TikTok. And also go follow her on all her other socials, okay? Take a screenshot and I will link their stuff down below as well, okay? Enjoy.
Inverted triangle, you know, but like my body's giving apple. But I'm definitely an inverted triangle, so I want to see where she gets her dresses because those are her tea. Oh my god. Anyways, that's it for the eyes. Let's finish up the face and I shall be back. Oh, wait. While I'm waiting for my NYX liner to settle, right now I'm using the shade, what is it? Rebel Kind. as my lip liner. First of all, I'm gonna show you what I done. Don't be judgmental. Listen, I had to do what I had to do. The minute that I buy this, like, listen, I'm starting to not believe, well, certain brands, they actually don't bring back anything, but when they do, it's like, it's better. And so I was like, I wanted the new one. Shit. So they've decided to bring back longing, but it's magnetic now. Obviously, I wasn't gonna waste another bit of money just to do it, so I rearranged it myself. Also made it magnetic. That's why you see those rips and pieces. But yeah, it's magnetic now. I need to find a way to get rid of. I mean, it's very faint, but obviously I use like glue. But hey, it's nice. See, you definitely could have used that shade. Well, it's not the shade Forlorn anymore. But like whatever this blue shade is, because I kept it within the same column, that's what you can use. Okay, you see that? First of all, I love the way I rearranged it. Okay, same thing with Lure. It's as you can see, I burnt the bottom half a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, because I wanted to like get the glue melted so that way it's easy for me to rip it off, because I got tired of my fingers being sticky from rearranging the shit. But yeah, this is it, as you can see. And I'm pretty sure she did bring up back Lure, also magnetic. And I don't know if the new Lure has a mirror, you know? But as you can see, I rearranged it from like the dark, kept it in the same row, but I just kept the dark on top and then down to the shimmers, you know? Because that's how I like to do it. I like from dark to light. That's how I like to do my eyeshadow most of the time. But yeah, that's just a little fun thing that I did over these past, technically last week. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do the same thing with Magnetica, but Manica, whatever. But for now, that's what it is. And for this cute highlight on top of the blush It Girl, yeah, it's also from Adept Cosmetics, and they say Duality. Well, it's a palette Duality, but I use this on top, and I do mix it a little bit with that because I kind of want to mattify my look, you know? Oh, all right, God, the Kaffir, I feel it. It's getting on my nerves, but so far, bro, like Blend Buddy overall, mattes top tier. They improved their shimmers. I noticed that. Is this a new? Well, I know they brought back Lure, but I think by the time that I bought this, they had already improved their shimmers. So I don't know if you have a much older version of this, but you tell me how the shimmers are. If not, and it took a lot out of me not to put a multi-chrome up in here, but I wanted to stick within the same brand. Let me get the lipstick real quick. We finally got the shade Snob. Okay, it was part of the JT thing. But to be honest with you, I got plenty of brown liner, so I didn't feel the need to get the MAC liner. Also, I got plenty of clear glosses. I never tried MAC's clear glosses before, but to be honest with you, like I have a few MAC lipsticks, but I never tried any other lip glosses. Same with the clear. To be honest with you, don't plan on getting it anytime soon. But let's try. Let's try it on. We'll just blot it on, because I feel like instead of just smearing it around, bro. This is such a cute lippy. And it smells good. This, and there's another MAC pink. Is it Mink? This and Mink, I might actually go back for like the mini version of that color. Oh my God, it's so nice. I actually want more of a baby pink, because It Girl is definitely cool tone, right? I feel like it looks different on a lighter skin person. I feel like this might, depending on which brush you use, might actually look like this type of pink on a lighter skin person, to be honest with you. But obviously it looks more intense on me. But yo, come on. Yeah, I like this. And high key, I kind of want to recreate this look, but with like a deep green going into like a turquoise center. With some, no, that's doing too much. That's like a more editorial look. But I actually might do it. Like, I like the editorial lippies with like a neutral eye. Like, that's just my thing. I'm gonna put some more on top. Oh yeah. I see why. I hate what she did to that pregnant lady. But okay, I see. I saw one girl. She said, you know what? She should have put in the shade black, a black liner with this. And you know what? I actually will try that. I got some NYX. I'm gonna try it with this next time. I don't know when, but I'm gonna try it with a random look one of these days. But oh my God, look at it. Oh no, we gotta go outside. I gotta get dressed though. Give me a one. Hey you guys, we are back outside. Look at this look. Look at it, bro. I'm so obsessed. I struggled a lot with this eye, still am, with this thing on eye. Like at first, the inner corner was doing just fine. It was just the outer corner giving me problems. And now, oh my God. Now it's the inner corner giving me mad problems. But like, oh, bro, yeah. Oh yeah. That's Snob lipstick. After following, who was it? It starts with another K. It's not Kayla, it was someone else. After following her advice, we're just patting the lipstick in instead of just smearing it. Bro, yeah, this is such a nice pink lip combo. bro. And then the highlight, bro. Yeah, this ease. I need to play with liner more often, but I'm so loving this. I'm so loving this. My eyes are starting to water. So let me take some pictures before it's too late.